The Panthers Poundcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are solely those of the presenters and in no way reflect the views of the Panthers organization.
Listener discretion is advised.
You got it.
This is Panthers Poundcast.
Welcome to week 15 of Panthers Poundcast with my very best friends, Jamaica's Plow
What up?
and Master Splinter.
How's it going?
How was that Mutant Ninja Turtle movie?
Badass Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Did you see it?
3D.
Out of the shadows.
They kicked ass, actually.
How was the Splinter?
I gotta fucking
Splinter fuck shit up, dude. He throw some beat down on Casey Jones
Oh, yeah?
in a loving way. And Sheamus,
Yeah, no.
Rocksteady,
Seamus is
rocking and rolling.
Rocksteady.
The purple mohawk for Bebop.
Did you see it?
No,
Yeah, I
but
haven't seen it. We're going to go Tuesday.
I'm planning next weekend maybe, because if you go to Sun Valley at
Yeah.
fucking like 11 o'clock in the morning, $5.50.
Or if you go Tuesday, all day.
All day Tuesday is $5.
What?
That's where we're going Tuesday
We
afternoon.
go Tuesday all the time.
Planes, man.
Well, Sun Valley, North
Sun
Carolina.
Valley 14.
There's your
Wesley
shout
Chapel.
out. Movie theater's awesome.
The service is in, but the movies are cheap.
Ow.
What are you going to
The
do?
kids there are stupid as fuck.
Yeah, they're funny to me.
They're dumb as fuck.
I think they're all on drugs.
They're dumb as fuck. Some people can be on drugs and not fail at life.
Well, from turtles to teenagers to Panthers, let's talk about some Carolina Panthers. That's what we're here for. That's why people watch and listen to the podcast.
So you got some Panthers news?
I have no news whatsoever.
Do you have some Panthers news?
I don't.
Yes, you do. You already talked about some of it.
Well,
Time out. Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, that's not Panther news, but I know that a lot of our Panthers are sad about it.
I haven't even really read anything about it or really
He's just the
plunged
greatest.
into it.
He's the champ.
I've known him. I've read his
Will Smith made a movie. You know?
King of Kings is this great book I read about the whole Liston fight and the Rumble in the Jungle and everything that was going behind it, where he made a whole nation of people unfamiliar with the sport chant his name before the fight even started.
Yeah.
And so he was more to humanity than he was to
He just created a culture
to
of
sports,
a
just
badass
sports.
winner.
yeah and talking, and that would be Cam Newton.
I
Cam's
saw
gotta be.
I saw an article that said something like every sport has its greatest, but he was sports greatest.
A lot of people say that.
Oh,
And
nice. I like that.
I think so too. And just as a side note, Parkinson's is curable. We're working on a cure right now. If you want to help, please think about donating to the Michael J. Fox
Michael J.
Foundation.
Fox, Marty McFly, Back to the Future.
It is incredibly important. Parkinson's runs in my family, and
Ozzy has it.
hopefully we will find a cure in the future.
Very soon.
Michael J. Fox Foundation.
Help him out. Good
Anyway,
news. Yeah, man.
that.
See, we're all grown up and matured. I left for a week. I let you guys take over the house, and you guys really have just matured. I'm really proud of you. I'm a proud dad.
Yeah, it's almost like we don't need you.
Oh, damn.
Replace.
He's leaving the nest, man. He's leaving the nest. Jeez.
But in Panthers news, I've kind of been following the top 100 of the NFL on NFL Network.
This makes this guy sad.
Yeah, and on NFL Network, I know that they've already said that it's, I believe, Ryan Khalil, Thomas Davis, Kawan Short, and I can't
Olsen.
and Greg Olsen.
Yes.
So those are the four that have been revealed so far.
What about Brenton Burson?
Or J.J. Jansen.
Let's assume.
He does deserve it.
I think they're at like 60 or 50 now. So let's just say 50. If there are 50 players left in the top 100,
Yeah.
how many more Panthers do you think are on it?
Well, we haven't seen Luke. We haven't seen Cam.
So that's two more.
Are you going to count Josh Norman?
Josh Norman has to be in the top 50 of last
course.
year.
Right.
He was the top corner in the league.
That's what the NFL show is about. This asshole, Pete Prisco, is doing top 100 NFL players for next year. So it's all opinion and conjecture. It just got me mad.
What does he say?
Well, he's talking about how Aaron Rodgers had a down year because he did by his standards. And even so, he's the best player in the NFL and the number one player on this douchebag's list.
Aaron Rodgers is a great fucking player.
Yeah, I'm not going to take anything away from him.
Bad commercials.
he's a better quarterback. He's more seasoned than Cam. So I get that. So I still think Cam should be in the top 10. He's not. Let's go on down the list. Number 2, J.J. Watt.
Best defensive player in the league.
Asshole.
I don't know. I like Luke better, but whatever. Aaron Donald, another defensive.
Asshole.
Yeah, see? He's number 3.
That's kind of upsetting.
Von Miller.
Asshole.
We know about Von Miller.
Asshole.
I'll respect his talent one day, where I'm
I
still
will
fucking
never
so mad at
respect
him right
someone
now.
with those stupid glasses.
Tom Brady, number 5, another quarterback that's not Cam Newton.
Asshole.
New England Patriots. And how you feel about Patriots fans?
I
Got your money yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure did today, actually.
Are you serious?
Yes, he did.
The saga of the $50 is over.
No. Let it go. Yes, it is definitely over.
Matter of fact,
It is
that's
squashed. And
Free coffees and a chicken biscuit so far with it.
I unfortunately have signed a letter of silence. Not allowed
Somebody's
to talk about it.
Madre, who is not to be mentioned on the show, who is not married to
You
a
just
host.
went into Spanish. We could have done this without even mentioning that word.
I'm trying to keep it like a fucking mystery.
Oh, we were supposed to talk to you about this before we started the show. I'm not stopping. We're just rolling with it. So whatever. We're gonna whisper it.
Hates me.
It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Not before?
Good point.
There's a picture. Oh man, I can't. I can't show you. No,
sucks for you.
Anyway.
The saga's over. Yes,
I have my money and it's awesome. Patriots suck.
they certainly do. Oh yeah. So let's go back to the list.
Fuck you, Tom Brady.
And fuck you. I like Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski,
like
number
Rob?
6.
Fire.
You know what? I wouldn't trade Greg
Fire.
Olson. I would love to have this big, beastly,
Fire.
doofy dude on my team.
You just said that because you're married to
He runs over people. He's ridiculous.
He's a
Is it because he's got
asshole.
Tom Brady throwing him the football? Probably has something to do with it. Is it because he's like a fucking monster? Probably has something to do with it.
This is one of the stupidest things that I'll ever say, but I really
Still hate the
believe that Rob Gronkowski will end up being the greatest tight end of all time.
See?
However, I would
See?
not want him on my team.
Because of everything that comes along with it.
Exactly. I don't want a douchebag like that on my fucking team.
He's without a doubt a douchebag. I think his brother's actually entering the league this year.
He is, but he's got that makes 4.
4 Gronkowskis?
Yeah.
The same family?
Yep.
There's a good trivia question. So we'll play it in a little bit.
Who's the biggest asshole family? Fuck you.
I don't know, the Mannings are pretty shitty too. They're
They're
teabaggers.
just retarded and teabaggy. The Gronks are fucks.
This list goes on. Here's another quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger is going to have a better 2016 than the NFL MVP, our quarterback Cam
Not
Newton.
if he
Okay, here's the thing. If that's half true, it's because Antonio Brown had the greatest year.
Speaking of which, at number 8, Antonio Brown, Pittsburgh Steelers, still not a Panther. Then we go Khalil Mack from the Raiders.
Sounds like a good sandwich.
Is he? Does it really?
Khalil Mack's a good player.
He sounds like a freaking black stand-up comedian.
More
I'm
sandwich.
thinking of Bernie Mac. That's
Yeah.
what.
He died.
Yeah, sad. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Say hello to Muhammad
That was like
Ali.
5 years ago, wasn't it?
That
Hey,
was like
dude.
fucking
You
12
can't,
years
you
ago.
can't
Yeah?
forget the burn.
Tackle Tyron Smith from the Dallas Cowboys is better than Cam Newton and Luke Kuechly.
No, he's not.
Well, according to Prisco, we should check this guy's bio. I mean, he must be drunk.
I feel like
Here we
you
go,
just
number
hate
11,
this guy.
Luke Kuechly. Great nose for football. He can get to the ball in the run game, but he's also one of the best coverage linebackers in the league. He's a perfect modern-day middle linebacker.
Perfect.
Well,
Not that his opinion matters, because he's got him at 11. Number 12, the NFL MVP, Cam Newton. The reigning NFL MVP is coming off his best season. He led the Panthers to the Super Bowl and did so much because he improved greatly as a passer. He threw 35 touchdown passes and 10 picks, and he also ran for 636 yards and scored 10 rushing touchdowns. Nothing about the man, but we're just going to talk about his awesome stats.
I thought you said that Luke was the top-rated linebacker.
He is on this list. I haven't named another linebacker yet.
Yeah, Von Miller and Khalil Mack are both linebackers.
No, he's considering them. Khalil Mack as a defensive end and Von Miller outside linebacker. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So middle linebacker. Sorry. It Luke's position.
I don't know why I thought Khalil Mack was a 3-4 outside linebacker. Maybe the Raiders run a 4-3. Maybe I'm stupid.
We're going to find out. We're playing them this year.
I'm stupid.
But this list sucks because guess who's 13? Fucking Julio Jones. I'm done talking about Julio and motherfucking. His name's Julio. The J is not silent.
He doesn't come from south of the border.
Right, exactly.
You don't get to use both types
You're
of
Julio
J's.
now. No, yeah, you can't do one. It's Julio Jones or freaking Julio Jones.
Well, you went from talking about Luke and Cam in that list. There's some real stats, not opinions from this dickface. Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly are, by PFF, Pro Football Focus, deemed the best duo in the league. Period. Hands down. Not arguable. Undebatable fact.
58-59.
Which, if you're a Panthers fan and you've ever watched them, you know.
But it is nice to be vindicated in front of everyone, and everyone else has to admit that we're better than you, and we know it, like Globo Jim. So, that's fucking awesome.
We're better than you. And we know it.
Another stat, Jonathan Stewart.
Where are you keeping your stats? In your nutsack, dude?
Yeah, dude.
You
I
need
got
a desk or
stat
something.
nuts.
Next in news, I'm rubbing
His
my
stats
balls
are nuts.
for stats.
Would you like to chomp on my stat nuts? Because here comes another one.
Here we go.
Jay Stu, number 28.
Drop it.
4.7 yards per carry in postseason.
Woo!
Average. In 90 postseason attempts. That's just a really good, solid average in the postseason.
Yeah, that's
On 90 attempts. I
not
love it.
terrible. Not terrible at all.
4.7.
And since we'll use that, we'll use the running back stat to bridge to the fact that Weger has come looking strong, big, faster.
I have not heard one thing from OTAs or mini camps or nothing, so I always rely on you guys.
Well, the running backs are looking good. He had some news about the D-line.
I can't remember if it was this last week or the week before, but Ron Rivera was unhappy with the defensive line. Apparently, I believe KK and Paul Soliai and maybe Starr were out, and the rest of the defensive tackles were being less than impressive, and Ron really kind of got on them. And that was one of the things that I saw. And then another thing was Demarius Byrd stepping up.
Yeah.
And Kiaris Garrett looking good. So I think it's looking good for this crop of new Panthers.
I'm excited for Kiaris Garrett. I'm hoping that he just pops out of nowhere.
I know that I'm such a Kiaris Garrett fanboy. Like, he has all the measurables, and he looks the part.
Right.
He looks great on film.
People will mispronounce his name.
Yeah. I mean, if
Signs
you're a
of-
Panther...
But it's not Panthers fans.
If you're a Panther, then you have to have a name that people are going to mispronounce, like Keekly or Latulale, Soliai. Oh, man.
Biaka Batumbo.
Jansen.
Biaka Batumbo?
Biaka Batumbo. See?
Batumbo.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool.
Anyway.
And anyway, speaking of receivers, Philly Brown says his shoulder injury is feeling all right. He's going
Okay.
100%, hopefully. Going to be doing well on the receiving core.
I actually saw him post earlier, or a post from him earlier today, talking about his drop rating. And the stats that I
He
saw...
dropped quite a few last year.
The stat that I saw was like a 1.9 or a 2.0 drop rating.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine that's right, but it was from him.
Right.
So we'll see how true that is. I'll have to fact check that and get back to you on next week's show.
Good deal. News on our number one receiver, KB, not baby in the knee, making stiff, strong cuts and turns and just going at it hard, ready to come back. And he said he has a pretty good feeling having him back will be a good thing. Those were his words.
Good for KB.
So that's pretty solid. I'm down with that.
KB is a monster.
You've
and
got to
he's gonna come
expect
back,
if
I think,
our wide receiving core becomes on the somewhat elite level with everything else, the pieces, as long as we continue playing dominant defense, that this puts us in that echelon like we were talking about, where the Belichick-Brady combo had created this dynasty in football for 10 years. It's not... What other combo in the NFL besides Rivera and Newton could even possibly come close? Take the next footsteps. Take over the mantle of that dominant team.
Well, those fucking Roethlisberger and Tomlinson or whatever, they won 2 Super Bowls in 3 years.
Did they win 2?
Yeah, they won
Oh, I
two.
didn't know
They
that.
won one his rookie year and then 2
I
years
forgot,
later.
rather.
Yeah, but fuck you. Anyhow, you cheating fucking rapist. And the coach fucking cheats too. He put his foot on the field and trips him.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
laughing about it afterwards. I
Like
hate
Jacoby
that.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Mm.
Anyways, I hate the fucking Steelers too, by the way. And then moving on to different kind of news. Tell us about some Vegas spreads you found out about. The Panthers
Vegas.
spreads, remember? that were favored in all but 2 games?
We
or whatever?
were favored in all but 2 games of
So
all
far.
of next season. And I think that the ones that we aren't favored in are the Broncos, and then
The one we're going to.
But that's
I believe
like
the
that's
Seahawks.
almost a pick 'em. It was like -1
right.
or some shit.
And honestly, like, if you're Vegas, you're gonna take the Super Bowl champion. That's it's just how that typically works.
At home. Yeah.
Odds are going to change
Yeah.
no matter what.
They'll definitely move, but opening
Yeah.
up is nice. Like you've never had the Panthers as 14.
Oh, no,
out of
without a
16
doubt. What are you,
time
joking
favorites.
me?
Like this is we're
No.
in a new era of our team being the best team.
I
so
saw-
just get used to it.
I saw a blurb on Facebook said that Cam Newton is the most popular athlete in the world.
American athlete.
I think
Or
that
NFL,
is an
NFL athlete in the world. That's
And
what it was.
that would make sense.
They
But
said-
we've never had that.
but they said
and
he was
we
more-
drafted him. We finally have this franchise quarterback, this Hall of Fame quarterback.
$1 million smile.
Exactly.
$1 million smile.
You watched the Kid Show. How was Kid Show?
It was all right.
All in with
yeah,
Cam.
Yeah.
You grew up on Nickelodeon, right?
Of course, I
Did you
grew
ever
up
watch
on
a show
Nickelodeon.
like this on Nickelodeon before?
Oh, I'm trying to think.
No, we watched Pete and Pete and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, Roundhouse.
Rugrats and shit. Doug.
Doug.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I didn't watch
But,
any of that shit.
It was fun. In the first episode, he helps a little girl that wants to be a veterinarian and takes her to see what it takes and all that good stuff.
Don't like snakes.
And he does not like snakes. And then the other one was this boy that wanted to do a particular trick. He's a BMX rider.
Yeah.
And Cam kind of just brought in a couple of people to help him, including Matt Hoffman. So Matt the Condor Hoffman is the
BMX god.
Yeah, BMX god, and
Jackass alum.
he didn't do it while Cam was there, but then after a while, the kid finally got it and sent Cam a video, and
Oh, good.
so he finally completed his trick. He says he wants to become a professional BMX rider by the age of 15. So, yeah, it was a fun show. It shows that Cam cares. It's him having fun and being a big kid, which is what we all love him for. Like, people get on him for his childishness. That's really what I love about him is he plays the game like he's 12. Like a
He's the
giant
smile, the
12-year-old.
high fives, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, it shows all of the parts of Cam Newton that we people living in Charlotte and the Carolinas have been seeing for years. And,
Exactly.
And it
So
this
welcome
puts it on
to
a
our-
national scale, and
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Welcome to our quarterback. Welcome to Carolina Panthers, you non-Panthers fans.
Yeah.
And if you got kids, let them watch the Nickelodeon show. Cam Newton's doing
All
good
in
stuff.
with Cam Newton on Mondays.
All right.
You ready? You want to play a game? You got more news?
There's one more giblet.
Oh, there's a giblet.
Friday.
It
Before the
involves,
game
it
and
involves
before the
old
giblet.
Shaq Thompson.
Oh, what now?
We already talked about his wreck last week,
Yeah.
but now he might be facing a lawsuit over it because that guy got fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Really? I see this.
You didn't even know about the wreck.
I was out of town.
You
for
talked about it on the show. You obviously didn't watch the whole show.
I watched bits
Shaq
and
Thompson
pieces
was involved
at the
in a
airport.
head-on collision
With a former
with
Duke quarterback off Potter Road.
Yeah.
How weird.
Anthony Boone. He went to my high school.
Potter Road down my house?
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I was gone for an entire week. You mean, what the hell? I missed that. How did I miss
He dropped
that?
his cell
He
He
phone.
was fine, though?
Shaq's fine.
Shaq's fine.
Boone went to the hospital and is
Had to have
apparently
surgeries.
yeah.
Fractured
He's a
ribs.
former quarterback?
Yeah, he didn't make
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Rose.
Okay.
So
But Shaq's gonna get fucking sued probably. Pretty
Yeah,
hard.
probably.
But it just sucks, you know.
It does
He had
suck.
alcohol in his system, but under the limit.
Oh, okay.
But it was from the morning. So
But
he was fucked up the night
how?
before probably.
Yeah,
what are the
what happened?
odds of a NFL linebacker
Right, I know.
hitting a
That's why I
former
got-
college quarterback in the middle of the night
Right.
on a back road
Near
in
my house.
Stallings, North Carolina?
It was like 8 in the morning. It was daytime.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's so
I thought it
crazy.
was in the middle of the night.
It was the middle of
Okay.
the morning. And that's why,
Shaq's driving down the same
He'd
streets I
have been
do.
fucked if it was in the night because it had shit in his system.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's
right,
why
right.
it was like 8 in the morning. He still had alcohol in his system, noticeable.
All right. But there's
But
no
anyways,
no
it-
disciplinary action?
Not yet.
And he was texting.
No, he dropped his phone and was reaching for it.
Well, why was he holding his phone?
Because he's an asshole.
Because he was.
Shaq, we love you. Stop doing dumb shit. Anyway,
Yeah, love you,
Yeah,
Shaq.
really. Yeah,
Shaq
stop.
Diesel.
If you stop, I'll stop.
No, he won't.
No.
Please stop. We need you on the.
I'm really trying to stop. You guys need me to.
We need him.
Admit it.
We need you on the chair.
Yeah, you need me on the chair.
I guess it's time for Splinter Stupid Game of the Week, hosted by Carlos.
Yeah.
Los Panteras. Splinter's Stupid Game Show.
And that's the name of it, man. It's Splinter's Game of the Week. It is a stupid
When you
game
do, it's Jamaica's Splinter's Dumb Game Show of the Week.
I've never done it yet.
If I do it, is it Splinters?
How come I always have to...
No, it's just yours. You're the innovator. You're the
Why do I
first
have
one.
to fucking...
Stop looking at
always
the
keep...
answers.
I'm not looking at answers, you dick face.
All right, this is a new type of game. It's called Back and Forth. I'm going to try to make a game that Splinter can try to compete at least a little bit.
Yeah,
Jamaica's
we have undefeated
333.
Jamaica's Plow. It's like NFL Blitz all over again.
Bill Belichick over here cheating my ass to the top.
3-0.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl rules.
You should cheat winning until you get to 333 to match your
Lord,
Twitter
that's a lot
handle.
of... That actually... That's a lot of weeks. That's like 6
330 years. Yeah, 330
Six
weeks.
fucking years, dude.
6 years of doing this podcast.
I mean, that's not the sad thing. It's just...
Let's hope that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sad thing would be just, I don't know if I want to play 300 games. I
looking.
can't fucking see your phone.
I think it's pretty hilarious that we still call it a podcast.
Is it? It's not the Poundcast?
I mean, it's a broadcast.
It's a prawn.
It is a YouTube
podcast.
show.
What's your stupid fucking question?
You want to play this game or not?
I guess.
All right, let's
I
do
don't
this
care.
fucking game.
All right, so let's do this real quick.
discouraged.
We're gonna do a toss up. The first round is called "What's my name? What's my motherfucking name?" This is a
Carlos.
toss up question.
Damn.
Just to see. That's not the question.
One.
That's not the question. Stop it.
Yes.
Which current?
You said you made them harder.
Shut up. This is harder. Actually, it's not. You're gonna laugh at me because it's so super easy. This is a toss up. Whoever gets it right first
I thought you said it was a back and
gets
forth.
to go first. Wait, this is to see who goes
It's like
first.
Wheel of Fortune.
You're making it more difficult. Just play the game. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right.
Which current Panthers player's middle name is Jarrell?
Cam.
You got it.
Damn half a
But
second.
that just means you go first. You're still not losing, so you're gonna go first. Jamaica's.
No.
What is Jake DeLone's middle name?
Alan.
No. Do you know?
I have no fucking idea.
Christopher.
How does that go back and forth?
Wait a minute.
There's only one.
That was you right there.
And
missed
you
one.
get a chance
Now-
I thought you
steal.
said you had an answer. I mean, a question that had multiple answers, and we were supposed to exhaust
That
it.
comes later on in the game.
See, he just lies to me all the time.
There's a
What is
process
this game?
here. Just keep playing
Next
the game.
question. Next question.
Yeah, it'll come up. Don't worry.
Okay, is it my turn?
Hang in there. Now it's Splinter's turn. He has no
I
points.
fear change.
Which former Panthers player middle name is Chandon?
Did you say
Chandon?
former?
Chandon, former.
Sean.
Just
Just guess one.
Haruki Nakamura.
No. D'Angelo Williams.
He didn't get a
Chandon?
chance to steal?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
No, I
He
didn't
wasn't
know
gonna
that
get that. He
Oh,
already-
okay.
I was gonna guess.
Wait a minute, D'Angelo's middle name's Chandon?
Chandon. Maybe
All right,
I'm mispronouncing
tweet me
it.
later.
Chandon.
What an asshole.
All right.
We love you, D. Will.
You guys suck at this game. Next.
We suck at this. Impossible
What is
game.
this? Is the category is what's my name? That's it. What is Jordan Gross's middle name?
Jordan?
That's so funny. You didn't say that. What? Do you have an answer?
No.
Ironically, it's Alan. Your answer to the first one. Good job. All right.
Is
next.
this the whole game?
No. This is the first part, the first section. Here you go. This is the last part. This is it. It's over. We're done. All right, here we go. What is Mike Tolbert's first name?
Michael.
It's not your turn.
Michael.
You're wrong. Your turn.
Damn.
Miguel. I don't know.
Miguel Michael.
Miguel Michael Tolbert. It's William. So congratulations, no points are scored. Let's move to an easier game for you, back and forth. The category is head coaches. Mikey went first last round. Now it's your turn, Splinter, to go first.
Sweet.
There were 4 head coaches of the Carolina Panthers. Name one of them.
George Seifert.
Your turn.
Don Capers.
Your turn.
John Fox.
Your turn.
Bill Belichick.
Oh! Splinter gets 1 point.
Ron Rivera, you
I know.
queer.
I'm going to give you that one. There's another easy one for you. All right, so that's the game. You ended with a tie.
I understand that.
So we have a loss and we have 1 win. You guys are still middle of the ground. All right, we have another 4 answers here in back and forth.
You need to do odd numbers so that there can be a 3 and a 2.
No, because I want to have the possibility of ending in a tie.
I understand. Okay. Like soccer.
Yeah.
Like soccer for our international audience. Plus, it still doesn't affect your wins. All right, you ready?
Like soccer. Fucking ties.
This name of this game is called Who Else But Greg Olson. You ready?
Alright.
Greg Olson wears number 88 on the Carolina Panthers. There were 4 other players that wore 88. Name them. You're first.
Dante Rosario.
Yes.
Fuck me. Didn't Dwayne Jarrett wear 88?
No.
He was 80.
Damn.
So that means I win.
Yeah.
You win as long as if you want to go for anybody else. You're gonna have no idea.
I'm not going to have an idea.
Well, no, maybe. Go ahead, take a guess. Yeah, but you won. You definitely won the point.
Yeah.
You're a point now.
Well, give me an initial of the next one.
I'll give you both initials. WR.
WR.
WR. BK and KH. There's no way. I don't even know these players.
Who the hell are they?
Carl Hankton, Brian Kinchin, and Walter Rasby. Two other tight ends and
Do you
a
have
wide
the years
receiver.
next to there?
No, the earlier, and I should
Did they
tell
ever
you.
play?
Yes, they have it played at least 32 games or started 16, a complete season. Considered playing a game as long as you were on the active 53-man roster, you are fine. So these are people who actually played for the Panthers for
That's old
at
school.
least a
Yeah.
full season or longer.
That was
okay,
tough.
so good.
That was a tough one.
But you're winning right now. This is the final round. This is going to go
The final countdown.
back and forth. The final countdown. That's all right. That's the theme. Okay, good. All right.
Any more and we'll get sued.
Speaking,
You ever heard of Vanilla Ice?
we're looking for players that played at least 32 games or started 16 of them.
Okay.
There were 19 players that have played over 100 games for the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, man.
19 players that have played 100 games.
Over 100 games starting or playing. That includes starts and just being on the active roster over 100 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19!
So is this going to be one of those things like if he gets one wrong and then I get one right, you just go back and tally the whole of the 19? Or if one wrong is the
We're going to go till one of you cannot answer anymore.
Okay.
You were beaten into the ground.
Well, I'm saying, what if someone says something wrong? Does that not... You know what I'm saying? What if-
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, you get one pass, one mulligan.
I think you should just get a point for everyone you get, and then if you miss one, that gives the other person a chance.
If you
to get a
both
point.
miss one, then we'll stop. That's how we stop.
Whatever.
Well,
You're the rule maker. I'm just trying to
No,
figure it
no,
out.
well, you're clearly making the rules here, and then you're telling me to make the rules.
We'll each get 10 opportunities, and whoever gets the most right. Because
I don't know.
they're...
Let's just go back and forth. See what
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going first, Splinter. Yeah, just play my goddamn game.
happens. Now he's yelling at me. Now I'm uncomfortable.
I'm the host that yells at people. No.
That's what I was thinking. No.
8 years?
Because you got to think 16 games times fucking-
8.
Yeah, but he was injured for a couple seasons. He
That's
missed all
right.
of 09.
If
He
you
missed-
want, I can look up the numbers. I know it's up there, and I was surprised too. I was surprised too.
If it's not on the list,
And
it's not on the list.
I'll go with Jordan Gross.
Yes, Jordan Gross. Wait, I want to see if I have the page open. No, I'm not. I did it last night. Maybe I'm wrong, but whatever. It's not on my list. You're wrong. All the answers are final. Sorry.
Steve Smith.
Did you go?
Yeah,
I said Jordan Gross.
Jordan Gross.
And he said Steve Smith.
Very good. Yes, Jordan Gross. Steve Smith.
Musa Muhammad.
No. No, I'm joking. Yeah, 182. Of course. Moose. Stop looking.
I'm not fucking looking.
Splinter.
Oh, man.
19 of them, huh?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Because 100 games is a lot.
Shitload.
Oh, Big Pop's games are so shitty.
Nobody said that, you fag.
Yeah. You said that.
Yeah, no, right now. Pick somebody. Timer, give me an hourglass or the Jeopardy theme song. Insert
Give
here.
yourself a glass. You just have to get a time limit.
Yeah. Travell Wharton.
Take a guess. No, and I actually did check his numbers.
thinking him.
Super close. Like
He's in the 80s or 90s.
98,
Yeah.
something weird.
How about JP, Julius Peppers?
Julius Peppers.
That's
Yes,
yeah, yes.
absolutely. Splinter.
Ryan Khalil.
Damn,
Yes.
that was my next one. That was the one I had in my brain. You just took it away from me.
118. Jamaicus.
Oh, hell. What about Brad Hoover?
What about Brad Hoover? 152 starts for the Carolina Panthers.
See, I just can't go into the early years because
You don't really have to.
We got a lot of players that
I
have
still
been
see
with other teams already.
One current player, two current players on my list here.
Current players.
Current players that
Well,
are
that's
over.
Ryan Khalil's one of them.
Yeah.
There's three. There's three more.
3 more.
Current
Yeah.
players.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
118.
So there's 2 more current players.
Yes. At least.
that have played
Yes.
100 for the
Nope.
Panthers.
Sorry. 3.
Lord.
3 more current players that have played more than 100 games.
Yep.
Holy-
Thomas Davis.
Thomas Davis. 133.
Oh.
And one I can't believe you haven't gotten yet.
JJ motherfucking Jansen.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Once again, JJ Jansen saves the show. It's got to be a drinking game. Every time we mention JJ Jansen on the podcast, start
He had
drinking.
11 on Sunday.
I was like, yeah, JJ Jansen.
Drink your church wine.
There's one more current.
2 more.
2 more current.
What the
That's bizarre.
Oh, no, one more. No, yeah. No.
Make
yeah.
up your damn mind already.
Yes, one more.
Shit.
Are we counting postseason?
No, that's right. Another thing, too. No preseason, no postseason.
Okay.
Regular season games.
That's interesting.
Just broke 100 this season.
Just broke 100.
I'm gonna have to give up on the current one just in the name of time. What do you got?
Okay.
Well, it was his turn anyway. I said Thomas Davis.
Yeah, I already got Thomas Davis.
I don't know, but it's his turn technically. But neither one of us know the current player, so give it to us.
Oh, but then there's other people on the
I
list.
know.
too.
I just want to know the current one. I'm asking you that.
Yeah,
We're forfeiting this
curious.
question.
Really? Jonathan Stewart.
Oh fucking hell!
What the f...
140.
I just wasn't thinking about that at all. I mentioned.
I was even going position by position, and I just completely skipped fucking running
Yeah,
back.
sorry, JSU. We love you.
Damn it.
Horse ass.
So what is it, a tie?
No, I'm pretty sure I got more.
Okay, keep
Yeah.
going then.
Who else played with us for a while? We did. What
Nine
about?
more.
Oh,
You got
Mike
10.
Minner.
Mike Minner, very good.
Mike
148. Slow down. You're getting way ahead of yourself. Your turn, Splinter.
Right.
Yeah. See, that's...
No, hey, let's...
Now it's your turn again, Mike.
We never had a really long-term quarterback.
what about Buckner?
What about Chris Jenkins?
No, Jenkins was close, though.
I know Dan Morgan didn't make it because he was hurt every fucking year.
I'll tell you the rest, and then there's going to be one big surprise.
Chad Cota.
No.
Chris
Jason...
Mangum.
Yes,
Gamble.
Chris Mangum.
Yes, Gamble, 123. Oh, shit.
Ken Lucas.
I almost fucking killed you, Ken.
Kenny Luke.
Dwayne Jarrett.
Who'd you say? Wait. You said
Dwayne Jarrett.
Gamble and
Jimmy Clausen.
Mangum.
Mangum, yeah. We got most of them.
Yeah.
Hamgartner
Oh, Jeff Hancock.
is not close.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would say, shit.
I was like, no way.
No, he's not. He's actually not that bad though. I think he's in the high 80s. Are you done here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Read us the rest.
Linebacker Jason Kyle,
about John Beeson?
128.
No?
No Beeson. He's hurt so much, dude. Running back Nick Goings, 105 games as a Panther.
Sean Foster?
Nope. There are 2 more left. One you won't get. The other one is laughable that you haven't gotten it.
Well, just tell us them.
Brinson Buckner?
Punter Jason Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, I do.
And the gentleman who has played more games as a Carolina Panther than anyone. John Casey. I think Splinter got the last one. I think he should get the points on that one.
That's ridiculous. Whatever you want to call it.
All right. That's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. We have no idea who won, but these
I'm like the
guys
Panthers in
seemed like...
September 4-0.
You're just going to take that as a win?
Absolutely. I won the toss-up.
I would say
the
he
other
got
question,
more.
and way more of the questions.
I can't believe we didn't get Casey.
Well, fuck him. He became a Saint.
That's true.
I lied. Still like you,
He
John.
played over 200 games. No other players played over
He didn't
200
really
games.
play.
for the
He ran
Panthers.
out and kicked a ball.
How many games did Thomas Davis play?
Thomas Davis as a Carolina Panther, only as Panther, right?
Yeah,
he never
I think
played
he was
anywhere
5,
else.
right? Damn it,
He's at 133.
133, and he's missed 3 years.
When I think about 05, I don't feel like that's 11 years ago when we drafted him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like
Oh, no.
TD's still going.
Oh, yeah.
It fucks with my head.
He
I'm so
plays
old.
like a
11
young player.
years.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking bizarre. Well, we love you, TD. Well, great game. Hands up. We're
Yeah.
happy to have you back. I had a good
That
time.
was way
fun.
harder.
It was very hard and very entertaining.
Game show master, Los Pantera.
Do we even have time for Jibba Jab? I feel like we've been talking forever.
I don't know.
Podcast. Well, we can jibba jab it up real quick.
What's
Jibba Jabba?
What's our jibba jabba?
Question. Ron Rivera has recently attended a conference with the other coaches in the NFL talking about the role of technology in football as we are going to come up. The question is this. How do you guys feel about technology, its addition to the game, and how it's affecting the rules and how teams prepare? Are you for it? Are you against it? And reasons therefore. We'll start off by letting you know that Ron Rivera is pissed off about it. I will read a quote after we get an opinion from both of these guys.
This
Splinter,
is
you first.
a great quote.
I am for the use of technology in football. I think that it can help. One of the things that Ron is saying that he is not a fan of is instantly available video replays on the sidelines. My argument with that is that you can already get printouts or pictures sent to what are those Google tablets?
The tablets, the Surface tablets.
Yeah, the Surface tablets, because we saw Aaron Rodgers throw one down last year. And
my tablet.
I think that is basically the same thing. If you have the capability, why not? The other thing that I think can help is, and we see it helping all the time, is instant replay. Because we can get play calls right instead of having to rely on humans where we get human error.
There's cameras everywhere. Like, you have to expect it to go that way.
Right.
Like, you're not going to have in the history, like, we're clearly going to go back and watch this, so it better be right. So that's not going to change.
All I can say is if you look throughout history at people and industries that refuse to embrace technology, they tend to fall. So, what do you think, Los Pantera?
Well, I definitely don't want our empire to fall.
And by no means am I saying that the NFL is going to crumble if they don't embrace instant replay or instant sideline replays.
Rivera said it removed the essence of the game, and so
He says it ruins the coaching profession. What do you have coaches for if you have computers telling you every in and out of what you're failing at? Because it's not just about replay. They're also implementing raw player tracking data. Every player will have a chip in his jersey or shoulder pads that monitors every move that player makes.
See,
and is instantly
I didn't know
trackable
that.
to the sideline. So you can find out how much slower your cornerback is than the receiver.
Can they start chipping them to find out when the actual moment they step out of bounds and turn the NFL into a video
You would
game?
imagine that one of the first things that they would try to integrate was
a
sensor for that sideline.
But at what
And for
point
the
does
end
this
zone.
become...
But where do you put that? You know what I mean? Like,
But where's the human element at this point?
In the human.
Sort of.
Put it right there.
But like that's part of games too, like which you come back to the shit being rigged or whatever, joking about that shit or really believing it, what have you.
This is professional sports we're talking about.
Exactly, but you can't. I don't. There's a lot of shit that is just it goes into that, and I feel the same way. Like if we see Cam Newton burning a defense up and down, but now they can go not only watch the plays over and over and over again, but now they can watch his actual body movements and then put those into some kind of system.
Yeah, but we can do the same thing.
Not on the sideline in the middle of a game. No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
But
why can they do it and we can't do it?
Here's the thing: is like to argue with myself.
Go ahead.
After hearing what he said, like it would suck to go the entire week with your preparation and everything, trying to put together a game plan, trying to coach your players up, and then having it come down to an opposing coach looking at the data and saying, "Okay, you just need to plant your foot." Quarter of a second quicker, and you'd have the break on that.
You still have the human execution, and I kind of take the side of I like the idea of the essence of the game and coaching and everything that comes along with it, but also realistic that things are going to change no matter what. The NFL's not one to not make new rules every fucking year.
Yeah, it's just
So.
I tend. Football is pure. Like it is,
It's getting less, but does it? I mean, it's still a game though.
We keep changing rules.
Right.
Like these new kickoff rules. Are you fucking kidding me?
We should do what XFL did and have the guys run at each other.
The only rule I've liked that's new is the 2-point return conversion rule.
Yeah.
I do like that rule, even though we're the whores of it.
We're the answer to the trivia question.
Yeah, we're the whores.
Fuck the Saints.
We still won that fucking game.
Fuck the Saints.
Fuck
we
you.
still won. Yeah.
But that brings me to what?
When the game where the dude chucked the ball at the photographer lady on the side, and then they pushed Cam through the gate.
No, that
Were
was
those
a
two different
game. That
games?
was the year before.
Okay.
But
That was a good
that was a
game.
nice fight. When that was when Swellbones punched that fucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Swole bones.
So Rivera says this is his exact quote. I want to get beat on the field. I don't want to get beat because someone used a tool or technology. That is not coaching at that point. I work all week. I'm preparing and kicking your ass. All of a sudden, you see a piece of live video and you figure out, oh crap, that's what he's doing. How fair is that? That I fucking agree with that because that does take the point. It's almost like your trivia game. If I had the answers come into here today, I wouldn't have to think at all. I already have the answers. So I don't need to prepare. I don't need to worry about. I don't need to think. But he's over here fretting, wondering about what your categories are. That's the same type of shit. It takes the edge off the game. It takes the coaching edge off it. If you can go and just have accessible. It'd be like if you're trying to gamble on a game and you just have the answers in front of you or something. Like
It's not necessarily the answers though.
It's
still then how do you respond to the information? They still have to do it. They still use technology when they study game film for the game from the team last week.
Well,
you're just talking about more currently during the game itself. You're going to have to strategize differently. So to me, that's a different aspect of the game.
Well, in your
whether
opinion,
it's pure or not, I'm definitely agreed. It's definitely not the football I would like. But
in your opinion, how is watching live video different from watching the game right in front of you?
or getting those
because you
photos.
can't see. Think about all the different angles we watch games from.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about if you're having your offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator up in the box, you still have that top-down
What you
full
don't
view.
This article says that it could be akin to Blade Runner on the sideline. Fucking screens everywhere. Each player has his own fucking infomercial booth where he can go watch his position
It's
player.
so crazy, dude.
It's stupid.
It's like Hunger Games.
See,
all
yeah,
futuristic.
that's far too.
you're
NFL
talking-
dystopia.
You're talking about people upstairs getting word to coach who gets word to Luke or Cam. That's what your communication is. To get the other 50 fucking one people.
But we can do the
informed.
same thing too. Why are you so mad about that? Our team's
But
gonna be
it-
best at doing that.
That's like you saying that pop rap country is good because you made it different or put something new in it. It
No,
fucking
you put your
sucks.
pop rap country, whoever the hell's the coach of country.
Shit sucks.
I don't know how you make
Shit
that
sucks.
comparison.
Shit sucks.
You
And
lost me on
you're
that one.
you're already seeing the game turn into a fucking asshole pageant, and it's gonna get worse.
Oh, I agree with you, 100%.
So fuck it, bring it on. Unless we'll talk about fucking hockey in 6
and
years,
we'll
because
continue
it
to
ain't gonna
mourn
matter.
the death of pure football, but I think it's been dead for some time now.
Whatever. Go to hell.
I think they found it in a fridge in fucking Goldsboro.
Damn it.
Whatever. I hate it.
Anyway,
Yay for fucking stat people and fantasy fuck faces and all that. I'm sure you'll love it, but fuck it.
Vegas will love it.
Whatever.
The players will learn to love it too. It's going to keep more accurate stats, where you go in and out of
Who
bounds,
gives a
how
shit,
many
though?
yards, all this stuff.
It's gonna take the team element out of it, something to a degree. It's gonna be a bunch of horseshit.
It's going to be a bunch of pawns on the field.
Everybody's-
because our head coach ain't gonna use it at least for a little while. So we'll have
Yeah.
the last pure team, just like Metallica or something, just the last good one, and then it's all over. When Rivera and Cam leave, I'm just done with football.
Same
probably.
thing with Belichick and Brady. When they leave New England, it's going to end the era.
Yeah, but that's
what the hell's
cheating.
going to
The
take
era
afterwards.
of cheating.
I'm just saying the comparison of that. That's
I
where
can't
we're
wait for the
gonna be.
Patriots to suck again.
Oh, I'll have a fucking field
We'll
day.
see.
Like
We're probably going to see that guy. What's his name? Garoppolo. Whatever. Fuck.
Janine Garoppolo.
Janine Garoppolo. She's fucking a quarterback now for the Patriots.
They say lesbians
Holy
can do lots of
shit.
shit nowadays.
Fuck, man. She's like 4'6". How the hell is she going to even do anything?
Janine
She's like
Garoppolo.
an inch taller than Jimmy Clausen.
got
How
a
the hell is
brother.
she going to survive?
Anyways, that's the jibber jabber for the most part. I'm
All right.
I'm with Rivera.
well,
I'm with
killed.
technology. He's going to absorb every aspect of our life, so it doesn't matter what I think.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm with-
I didn't even have these thoughts.
the NFL. But
I'm with the NHL, real man sports.
National Homo League.
Why are you going there? It's very un-PC.
Isn't that what it was supposed to stand for? I would never say it to a hockey player, by the
Isn't
way.
that what it's
Because
supposed
they-
to stand for?
I
because they would crush
I think I
you.
want to recant that right away.
Even the littlest hockey player would stick you
For
in your face.
for hockey players, I think they're
like their
tough
teeth.
as shit. I don't know what else to say. I don't watch
It's the
don't
most
care.
graceful and articulate and skillful sport there is.
and violent and
Yeah, if you have
Awesome.
problems,
It's
with somebody,
super
you just fight
sexy.
'em. It's a badass sport. It's way cooler than football as a whole, but the Panthers are way cooler than anyone as a whole. So keep pounding.
what happened at the end of the
pounding.
oh, that was it. We're
What
done.
happened into what?
We were going to talk about hockey. I thought we were talking about the what happened at the end
We're
of
a football
the Penguins
podcast.
Sharks game.
It's 2-1 right now. Overtime last night. San Jose 1-1 at home. It's 2-1.
I was out in San Jose. I was out in the Golden State too when they won Game 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
it was kinda
LeBron.
nice watching
Go
on TV.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And we'll-
Steph Curry, keep going, man.
Let's leave you with a Muhammad Ali quote
Okay.
for the greatest one of all time.
You got a good one?
I do think I do. One that influenced Cam and Funchess a lot.
All right.
If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it.
Keep
Keep
pounding.
Pounding.